Yo, what's up, everybody? It's James Media Pope of Blog Life, James Media Pope TV. Did you miss me? I am back. I'm going to tell y'all why I've been going for a minute. But first and foremost, today I'm here to present to you the royalty card from Urltv. I'm going to give y'all my predictions and a rundown to tell you what's going down and what I think about the whole situation. So, listen, I like what Urltv is doing. Smacking them, Beezy and all them. Doing like an intergender battle. But they got females battling females, some guys battling females. You bringing some people that haven't been in the ring in a while back into the ring. I have not been on my grind like I have before, but I'm trying to get back. 2019 has been a very busy year for me. You know what I mean? Salute. Lost my father. A lot of things been taking place. I'm doing other ventures and things like that. Not making any excuses. I just want to let y'all know what's been going on with me. And so we're going to run through this card. And the first battle I like to talk about is the 2-on-2. You got Cortez and Misfit versus Geechee Gotti and Coffee Brown. Coffee Brown is a new up-and-comer. She's getting a lot of recognition. She's getting a lot of talk. So is Geechee Gotti. But you're talking about Cortez and Misfit. Misfit just had a nice showing with Farrah Funeral. Some people saying she 3-0'd that girl. Shoot, I think she did it my daggone self. But check this out. This right here, Cortez and Misfit, everybody been waiting to see these two together. I remember when everybody used to say, you know, Cortez, you write for Misfit. Misfit had to do a little freestyle one time when she freestyled, you know what I mean? And she said, you know, how could Cortez write that for me when she was battling E Hart? And I was like, oh, snap. But the real thing is, the way I really truly feel. So the first one I want to talk about is Cortez and Misfit versus Geechee Gotti and Coffee Brown. I'm not going to hold you. I really got to go with Cortez and Misfit on this one. You know, Misfit came back. She's showing that she ain't never lost it. She's showing that she ain't got no rush. She did it against Farrah, who's been actively battling. Coffee Brown had a battle on Verbal War Zone against Bonnie Godiva. Bonnie Godiva gave her that business on beat. If you know about Verbal War Zone, they do it on the beat. Bonnie Godiva, to me, had a better showing. I can only go off your last battle. Geechee Gotti been in the ranks, he's been in the running, doing his thing. But to me, you ask me what's going to go down in this 2-on-2 between Cortez and Misfit versus Geechee Gotti and Coffee Brown, I got to give it to Cortez and Misfit 2-1, hands down. That's my take on that one. You heard it from me, Media Pope Blog Life. You know what I mean? It's official versus Rum Nitty. Good battle right here. URL smack. I don't know what y'all doing with this one, but official versus Rum Nitty. You're making this tough for me to blog about. You're making this tough for me to make a decision about. You got two bar-heavy intergender battlers. Official is bar-heavy. She can hang with the dudes. She already done showed you that. Rum Nitty. He had a joint when he was going against Twerk. Nice showing or whatever the case may be. People had a lot of flack against that. There's a little drama there. But they all, at the end of the day, they got their stuff off. So, with that being said, this is a tough one to call. But, without further ado, I'm going to go with the underdog. The underdog on this one may be official. So, every time official battles a dude, she turns up. And especially when she battling somebody like Rum Nitty, she know what Rum Nitty's capable of. Yo, listen, coming from me, I'm going to give this to official 2-1. I'm going to give it to official 2-1. I just believe she's a little bit more seasoned. She's been doing it a little longer than he has. And I just believe she's going to bring more to the table. And of course, you already know Rum Nitty going to get that one solid round. That's no question. So now we got Miss Merck and Casey J. What can I say about these two? Casey J, she been on her hosting thing lately. Miss Merck, they probably battled on some smaller leagues, but I ain't necessarily familiar with the battles that they had on the smaller leagues. As far as I know, Queen of the Ring was Casey J, and so was Miss Merck. Miss Merck may have an advantage because she's from Virginia. Her second home is Virginia, actually. So Memphis is where she at now. So, but you know, when she come back to VA, they might show her some love. But All in all, we not doing that home court advantage thing. We doing bring your best A game, bring your bars. So with that being said, for not knowing really how to call this battle and going by KCJ's past tenure, I'm gonna go ahead and say KCJ gonna get this 2-1. KCJ gonna take a 2-1, even though Miss Merck is gonna be here in Virginia. Mic sound nice, check one. Check this out, Diesel versus Cheddar. Diesel right in her backyard. That's the advantage. She's right in her backyard. And she's versus Cheddar. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. I've seen one of Cheddar's battles, and to me, she kind of reminds me of a mulatto black. That could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. Diesel, first time URL came here, she battled Jade. Footage never got dropped, so I believe she got something to prove. This footage right here, she gonna make sure this footage get aired out. I think she gonna 3-0 Cheddar. Case closed. Point blank. Period. First, I'm trying to recollect. I don't know. I'm not sure if I've seen Tori Doe versus a guy before. Does that say that she's gonna be the lack of opponent? No. Tori Doe is nice. She stumbles a lot. So does Chess. So it's all about who shows up for this event on January the 11th. First battle of the year for URL, and they're gonna do an intergender battle. Good luck. But for me, if I'm gonna call this one, I'm probably gonna have to go with Chess 2-1. Tori Doe's been inactive for a while. She took a few battles here and there, but Chess has been a little bit more active. And I feel like the only way you're gonna stay strong is if you exercise your muscles, and he's definitely been improving and showing that he can do it. So with that being said, Chess 2-1. It is what it is. And last but not least, for the main event of this card, Miss Hustle versus 40 Bars. Now 40 Bars has to redeem herself for the battle she had with E Hart. She was in her box. She was in her shell for a minute. She felt like she may have lost that one. But with all that being said, 40, shorty, I don't think you got nothing from Miss Hustle. I don't think you got nothing from Miss Hustle. Hustle rap like the dudes be rapping. And with that being said, yo, check this out. Miss Hustle going 3-0 40 on this one. You heard? Huh? Miss Hustle. 3-0. I'm calling it a 3-0. That's the main event of the night here in Richmond, baby. 40 shorty.